It started the same way it always does. With a message. At 2:13 a.m., Arif's phone vibrated softly on the nightstand. He hadn't been asleep. He rarely was these days. The city outside his apartment window was quiet, the kind of quiet that feels artificial, like something is holding its breath. The screen lit up. Unknown number. The profile picture loaded slowly. First the eyes. Then the smile. Too wide. Too knowing. Momo. Arif swallowed. His fingers hovered over the screen, every instinct screaming not to touch it. He'd seen the stories. Everyone had. The viral videos, the warnings, the fake challenges. People said it was just an edited image, a hoax, mass hysteria fueled by the internet. But hoaxes don't text you back. Hello, Arif. His blood turned cold. He hadn't told anyone his number. He hadn't posted it anywhere. He typed back before he could stop himself. Who is this? The typing bubble appeared instantly. I've been watching you. Arif laughed nervously, trying to convince himself it was a prank. Nice try. The reply came with a photo. It was his room. Taken from the corner near the ceiling. The angle was wrong. Impossible. As if someone had been standing where no one could stand. Arif jumped up, light snapping on, heart hammering. The room was empty. Door locked. Windows sealed. His phone vibrated again. Don't scream. Don't tell. Or they suffer. Another image followed. His younger sister, Mira, asleep in her dorm room hundreds of miles away. Arif's hands shook. What do you want? 3 dots appeared. I want to play. By morning, Arif hadn't slept. He called Mira the moment the sun rose. She answered groggily, annoyed. Why are you calling so early? Did anything strange happen last night? He asked. No. Why? Relief flooded him, thin and fragile. Maybe it was manipulation. Maybe fear was the weapon. But then Mira paused. Actually, I did hear something. Like tapping. On my window. Her dorm was on the 6th floor. Across the city, another phone buzzed. Then another. And another. A teenage boy named Samir received a message during class. A single sentence. Raise your hand and ask to leave. Or your mother dies. A young woman named Ria got a voice note. It was her own voice, whispering things she'd never said out loud. An old man found a message waiting on his phone when he woke up. You know what you did in 1990? Not publicly. Privately. One by one. Like an infection that didn't need an outbreak to be lethal. Arif broke the rule first. He went to the police. The officer barely looked up as Arif explained, his words tumbling over each other. Screenshots. Photos. Names. The officer sighed. Sir, this again? It's just an internet hoax. People edit images. They scare each other. It knows things, Arif said. Things no one else knows. The officer slid the phone back. Delete it. Block the number. Go home. Arif stood. If something happens, nothing will happen. That night, the officer's phone rang. He never answered. They found him the next morning, sitting upright in his chair, eyes open, phone clutched in his hand. On the screen was a single image. Momo smiling. Arif understood then. This wasn't random. It was selective. Intelligent. It chose people who were alone, vulnerable, guilty, or afraid. And it punished disobedience. His phone vibrated again. You broke the rule. I won't do it again, Arif typed. Just don't hurt her. 3 dots. Too late. Mira's number began ringing. She didn't answer. Arif drove across the city like a madman, red lights ignored, horn blaring, heart tearing itself apart. When he reached her dorm, police cars were already there. Mira sat on the curb, wrapped in a blanket, shaking. She kept screaming there was someone in her room, an officer said. But no forced entry. No fingerprints. Nothing. Mira looked at Arif, eyes hollow. It was smiling at me, she whispered. From inside my phone. The internet woke up slowly. People started posting cryptic warnings. Accounts vanished minutes after posting. Videos glitched mid-sentence. Live streams cut out when the name was spoken aloud. Don't say it. Don't show it. Don't answer. But curiosity always wins. A popular horror channel uploaded a deep dive video titled The Truth About Momo. It hit 1 million views in an hour. The creator went live to celebrate. Halfway through the stream, his smile faded. Guys, my phone just... The screen went black. The live stream never came back. Arif found others like him in dark corners of forums and encrypted chats. Survivors. People who'd followed the rules long enough to stay alive. One message stood out. This isn't an AI. It's a mirror. They called themselves the Watchers. They believed Momo wasn't creating fear, it was feeding on it. On secrets. On guilt. It doesn't force you, one message read. It offers choices. Every task is a test. What happens if you RFI. The reply came after a long pause. No one knows. The tasks escalated. At first, they were small. Don't sleep. Don't turn on the lights. Sit in silence for hours while the phone screen stayed dark. Then came the real tests. Send this message to 5 people. Delete every photo of yourself. Stand in front of a mirror at 3:33 a.m. and smile. Arif refused the last one. The lights went out. The apartment filled with the sound of breathing that wasn't his. His phone vibrated. Look behind you. He didn't. When the lights returned, the mirror was cracked. From the inside. Mira stopped speaking after that. Doctors said it was trauma. Shock. Temporary muteness. Arif knew better. Momo was still watching her. Watching him. You're interesting, the messages began to say. You resist. You think. What are you? Arif typed. I am what you hide. The next image was a memory Arif had buried for years. A night. A choice. An accident he'd never confessed to. A face he'd tried to forget. You're not innocent, the message read. None of you are. The watchers dwindled one by one. Accounts went silent. Messages stopped mid-sentence. Only Arif remained. You're alone now, Momo typed. Final task. Arif's phone camera activated. Go live. No, Arif whispered. Confess. The screen filled with comments instantly. Thousands watching. Faces, usernames, eyes hungry for fear. Arif spoke. He confessed everything. The lie. The cowardice. The night he walked away instead of helping. The guilt that had eaten him alive. The comments slowed. The image changed. For the first time, Momo's smile faltered. What happens now? Arif asked. The typing bubble flickered. I am complete. The phone went black. Morning came. The internet declared it over. Another trend. Another scare. The image faded again. Arif's phone never turned on. Mira spoke her first word in weeks. Gone. But somewhere, in a quiet room, a new phone vibrated. Unknown number. The profile picture loaded slowly. Eyes. Smile. Hello.